Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This week we're going to go over the full moon in Pisces angelic ritual that you can utilize in order to be able to trust yourself better and therefore trust other people. I'm Pastor Rosemary, Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. We're going to start this off with the part of the book of Exodus that speaks about utilizing incense, just so that you feel that you have a powerful tool, a powerful biblical tool from the Torah that you can utilize for your incense correspondences, so that you can make these associations. Again, they're Kabbalistic associations. Okay, Exodus 37-9. And Aaron shall burn sweet-smelling incense upon it in the morning. When he shall dress the lamps, he shall burn it. Exodus 38. And when he shall place them in the evening, he shall burn an everlasting incense before the Lord throughout your generations. And verse 9, you shall not offer upon it incense of another composition, nor oblation and victim, neither shall you offer libations. So this is something very specific. So you have to have very specific incense compositions. And there's different ones, because there's often a base note to any kind of, whether it's a perfume or an oil or a incense, there's often a base note, then a middle note, and then the top note. And there are correspondences listed online that you can find these types of things if you try to look for the astrological correspondence. Now, we have some here for you, and we have for the Astrology Angel Magic working, we've got for the full moon on the 29th, that's Saturday, it's a full moon in Pisces. The reason you might want to do something, this type of invocation, is this. There's difficulty in trusting the promises of other people. You know, is this person going to ever do this thing they promised? No. No, they're not. You have to negotiate. And you can't force other people to do anything. So what you do is you make sure that you yourself are able to take the promises you've made to yourself and bring them into the physical world. You start in the world of absolute, where there's the fire of the idea, the desire, and then you bring it into the world of Bria, where you have the watery world of archetypes, and you have the world of formation, Yetzirah. It's more of an airy realm, and you plan the idea from archetypes there, and then you bring into the world of flesh, the world of Asariel, the physical realm, the realm of earth. So you have to bring it down in the king, queen, prince, and princess scale. Those worlds, those realms. You have to bring the idea down into the physical world. Writing is one way to make something physical. Speaking and chanting, evoking, is another way to intoning to make something physical. These are all techniques taught in Rosicrucian Kabbalah, which has a German origin with Christian Rosenkranz. So this is where these techniques are coming from, and there are a lot of other systems, obviously, but we're not experts in those systems, so we're going to let the experts in those systems talk about those. We only know this system well. So what you want to do for the full moon evocation in Pisces on Saturday the 29th of August, and you can use it whenever the full moon is in Pisces. Okay, you want to take the incense to invoke Gabriel, the Archangel Gabriel. He's someone you can use on the full moon. And you can use Myrrh if you want the cold truth Again, it's really coming from yourself. You're really working magic on yourself. You don't really work magic on other people. Because if you change the way you are, other people will change just like that. Okay, so if you want more of a warm compassion, you use rose incense. And then you would utilize the Hebrew letter Gimel, and that would be Psalm 119, verses 17 to 24. And to invoke Pisces, that's the Zodiac Angel Amnitziel, you want to use the incense of Anise, and use the Hebrew letter Qoph, and the Psalm 119, verses 145 to 152. Now for Psalm 119, the Hebrew letter Gimel, from verse 17 to 24. Give bountifully to thy servant, enliven me, and I shall keep thy words. Open thou my eyes, and I will consider the wondrous things of thy law. I am a sojourner on the earth, hide not thy commandments from me. My soul hath coveted to long for thy justifications at all times. Thou hast rebuked the proud. They are cursed who decline from thy commandments. Remove from reproach and contempt, because I have sought after thy testimonies. For princes sat and spoke against me, but thy servant was employed in thy justifications. For thy testimonies are my meditation, and thy justifications my counsel. This is for the Hebrew letter Qoph, and it's, again, Psalm 119, verses 145 to 152. So for Qoph, I cried with my whole heart. Hear me, O Lord, I will seek thy justifications. I cried unto thee, save me, that I may keep thy commandments. I prevented the dawning of the day, and cried, because in thy words I very much hoped. My eyes to thee have prevented the morning, that I might meditate on thy words. Hear thou my voice, O Lord, according to thy mercy, and quicken me according to thy mercy. They that persecute me have drawn nigh to iniquity, but they are gone far off from the law. Thou art near, O Lord, and all thy ways are truth. I have known from the beginning concerning thy testimonies, that thou hast founded them forever. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Join us again next time.